right, we're almost at the end. I'd like to thank everyone for being here, and before we get to the student programs, I do want to talk a little bit about our SHICO initiative. You know, when we started this conference 4 years ago, we knew that we were going to be a very different beast and that we were going to be a conference with a conscience. We wanted to make a difference. You know, no matter how small our contribution, we launched the SHICO initiative in 2023 by supporting 2 young women from Afghanistan in the completion of their mining engineer degrees at the University of BC. Last year, we contributed to a drum circle at a grade school in Newfoundland and Labrador to help traumatized community and immigrant children. This year, we asked Sean Rusin of Osisco Development to help us choose a group that would fit our initiative. So please help me welcome Sean, who will be announcing our charity initiative for this year.
Thank you very much, Joanne. And I'd just like to take a moment to put our hands together and thank Joanne for her great organizational skills in getting us all to this conference. She literally works her off to get this happen and make us all enjoy this venue and this city. So you know, we really appreciate the fact that somebody has put together a conference that fits here in Quebec and the great event of the North, that is not solely and exclusively to one entity, but offers opportunity for many institutions such as Glencore and the rest of the sponsors to come together on this one. On behalf of Osisco Development, I'd like to thank Joanne for having gotten us this charity event that we can donate to a cause that we at Osisco Development hold quite dear to our hearts. This goes to a group of people that work tirelessly in Quesnel, which is our home community. It's the Quesnel Education and Employment Society, QDES, and they focus mostly on people's educational and vocational voyages as they try and acquire skill sets to take advantage of the area that they live in, which is resource intensive between mining, logging, ranching. So we are going to be donating this prize to them, and I will be personally matching it with a similar amount of $5,000. So there'll be $10,000 going to QDES. And a call out to our host communities. This organization is run by the Kuzo Dene First Nations, the Latako Dene First Nations, and the Natso First Nations. And this is all about pride and purpose and getting capacity building into the communities that host our resource projects. And I encourage everybody in the room to try and find a way to help host another investment into the people that are trying to work in our communities and build the pride, the purpose, and the capacity that we need for these communities to host us in our efforts here. And thank you very much, everybody. And at that point, I'll leave it all to the very meritorious students that are about to receive their awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean, for that generous donation. So we will be giving $10,000 to Sean's charity this year. And now I am absolutely thrilled and delighted to introduce the class of 25. I just wanted to say that this year Glencore is the sole sponsor and is the diamond sponsor for our student program. We have introduced 150 students to the mining industry since we started this program in 2023, and we plan to continue it with other sponsors, and hopefully Glencore will be back next year. But there are many people interested in this program, and I think the students are really benefiting. So with that, I would like to introduce Annie McDonald of EVR to the stage to announce the awards given this year for the Glencore student sponsorship. Annie?
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Joanne. So as Joanne said, my name is Annie McDonald, and I work for EVR, which is a Glencore company based in British Columbia. It's been so great here this week to have the opportunity to represent Glencore, who is the proud sponsor of the Mining Investment Conference Student Sponsorship Program. We had a really great week connecting with such a diverse group of students studying in many different disciplines from across Canada and further as well in beautiful Quebec City. It's been a really great week. So to talk a little bit more about the program and what it looked like this year, students were placed in 10 groups, each with 5 students in a group, and they brought their differing perspectives from so many different backgrounds. We had engineering, economics, finance, HR, lots of engineering, geology, geotechnical engineers. It was a really, really diverse group, ranging from first-year students to PhD students and some new grads as well. So a really great group. And so the project was a case study where the team was the hypothetical capital allocation deployment unit for Glencore and had to choose how to invest up to $1 billion, choosing from 8 different Glencore projects. When making their decisions, they needed to consider financial return, carbon impact, stakeholder cred score, and risk mitigation. They then presented their case studies to the judges on a poster board and gave us a little presentation about their decisions as well. All of the judges were really impressed by the collaboration, teamwork, and effort put in by all of the students. So on behalf of Glencore, I wanted to say a huge congratulations to all participating students. Nice work, everybody. All right, on to the awards. So to start with, there's an MVP award. And so we invited all of the students, so 50 students, to recognize a peer who they truly felt went above and beyond during the conference. So whether through leadership, collaboration, professionalism, or a consistently positive attitude, the student really demonstrated all of these attributes. So as voted by the students themselves, we would like to announce the Student Sponsorship Program's MVP. So this year's most valuable participant is Anna Dalmont-Framst. Come on up, Anna. All right, for the overall team award. So this was a really challenging decision as every team showcased and presented their data and decisions in unique and creative ways. So much effort was put in by everyone. One team really stood out to us. They demonstrated excellent communication, collaboration, professionalism, and teamwork. They did a lot of research, and demonstrated their data in a logical and organized way, and every member of the team spoke during their presentation. They were well versed on the projects they were investing in through their independent research. The risks were well calculated and well communicated, and they really highlighted safety considerations. As safety is so important to us at Glencore, this really stood out to us as well. They were also the only team with a team name, which was comprised of an acronym of their first initials. So without further ado, the winning team for the Glencore Business Case Study is Team ACE, or Team 9. Come on up, Team 9. So a lot of students had to leave to go back to school, unfortunately, and so that team did have 5 students, and just to give the students recognition, so I'll say everybody's name. And so the ACE, which was ACE Capital Collective, was their team name, and that comprised of Alp Tassikin, Anne Presley, Inez Agbash, Chao Feng, and Edouard Comtos. So congratulations to them. Okay, so for the Outstanding Students Awards, so we recognized 2 students that really stood out to the judges. And so this is the Glencore Outstanding Student Awards. Again, really tough decisions because everyone stood out in different ways. But 2 students really stood out to us during their presentations and throughout the conference as well. They seemed to really immerse themselves into the opportunity. They networked, they attended sessions, they were well-spoken and knowledgeable on their case studies and answered the judges' questions with confidence. So for the 2 outstanding students, as recognized by Glencore this year, I'd like to call to the stage Aisha Mohammed from the University of Waterloo studying geological engineering, as well as Alexander Strazazar from TMU studying economics and finance. And finally, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Brett Booker and her team for organizing this amazing student event and pulling it together so seamlessly. She did a wonderful job. They all did a wonderful job. This whole conference has just been a wonderful experience for myself as well. So thank you again, and congratulations to everybody. We are going to call everybody up on the stage, so all the class of 2025 who participated in the student program, to come up for a photo op, and we'll give everyone a well-deserved hand of applause because they worked incredibly hard, spent a lot of their time at the conference putting these together. And we have the poster boards as well, which we'll showcase for everyone. And yeah, if you'd like to take a look. So everybody please come up for the student photo.